that I know I'm gonna fail. Even if TB takes years to kill you. 2 weeks ago, he was perfectly healthy. Now he's got a whiteboard full of symptoms.
What about something metabolic?
Welcome aboard the good ship Ass Kisser. Nice day for a sail. Pucker up, me hearties.
It's not metabolic. Kidney, liver, and thyroid are all normal. No diabetes.
What about he's hot?
Obviously, big as all outdoors.
Normal heart rhythm. Why foam should PR variability.
Alright.
But it's there. You think it's his heart? Six-sided syndrome? Lose throttle. Sometimes beats too fast, sometimes too slow.
Causing him to pass out.
It would account for the episode. I'll put him on telemetry, do a stress test, and an echocardiogram.
Treat him like every other hospital patient. I want to see that pious body powder tush hanging out of his gown.
You keep me under your spell. You keep me under your spell.
iPhone drop.
You keep me under your spell. It's so cold. You keep me under your spell. It's so cold too. You keep me under your spell. It's so cold too. With all the scars you can see, they're coming and I don't know. I wanna rest in love. The rest of time. With all the scars you can see, I wanna take my clothes off.
Give a crap about our family and friends. It's evolutionally imperative when we don't give a crap about anybody else. We love all people indiscriminately. Function.
So the great humanitarian's as selfish as the rest of us.
Just not as honest about it.
You also always tell us motives are irrelevant.
Dr. Charles, Mark's annually changing his orientation just fine. No causing anybody else.
House traps in, so don't let your bendo rejected.
This is nothing they do.
Well, I'm within protocol range. You're not going to get a different result.
The way I fear it is, this could show you problems at 6. Imagine what it'll tell you if you crack it to 10.
House, is that you?
Go to 11.
Would you stop? You lost. I'm scheduled for cleaning duty Thursday and Friday.
Alright, I'm beginning to feel nauseous.
Would you turn
test revealed the problem. Yeah, House is insane. What he just did, abusive and unprofessional. If he hadn't done it, we wouldn't have seen the problem. You've got an abnormal PRN. It could be dangerous, possibly fatal, particularly if you're in Africa away from advanced medicine. I'm gonna need a pacemaker. Scheduled for surgery this afternoon.
We'll be able to maintain your pacemaker from anywhere. Just need to get yourself to a phone line every few months.
Better yet, you can join me at one of my clinics.
I'm kind of spoiled.
Well, we get you up with a view. You like seeing it?
I meant medically. No PET scans, no MRIs.
Ridiculous.
Dr. Charles.
I know. Hospital regulations. Darling, have a seat. Come on. You're smart. You'll adapt. We're going up and down.
Basement.
You might even find that without technological crutches, you become a better diagnostician. My heart can handle this, right?
So far just carnivore riding set you off.
When you meet these people, it changes you. We should talk about it over dinner.
Are you asking me to Africa or on a date?
Well, I can ask you halfway around the world. I can't ask you to a restaurant a block away.
Well, one's a job and the other is...
Yeah, hospital regs. You can't take patients, right? I wouldn't want to risk your precious objectivity. You haven't answered that question, by the way.
You don't think objectivity is important?
I think doctors like House cling to objectivity like a 3-year-old to a blanket. Don't get too worked up. Stay calm. Stay cool. Maintain that correct perspective. The only flaw in their argument is that when you have millions of people dying, the correct perspective is to be yelling at the top of your lungs. Sorry, my head is killing me.
Here, sit on the steps.
Are you gonna go out with me or not?
Your heart is filming.
Yeah, of course it is. 1 flight of stairs. I'm gonna be fine. My hands a little.
Code! Second floor stairwell!
Welcome to the Credit Karmaverse, a place where financial progress can happen at the speed of delight. Here we help you achieve your money goals fast, like improving your credit scores in a matter of days fast, so you don't have to wait around to see your hard work pay off. Oh, well done. Simply scan your screen to experience instant credit karma for yourself.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge. And a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business. So the passion for what you do just keeps growing. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
This is Sam. This is also Sam. Sam has big plans for the future. That's why Sam has a free personalized plan for retirement. A flexible plan helps Sam stay on target and adapts to anything that comes Sam's way. No matter where your day takes you, Fidelity can help you take on retirement.
You were wrong.
Hey, I have feelings. I'm trying my best. Isn't that enough for you? The abnormal EKG was real.
It's not sick-sinus syndrome.
Thank God we found out before we put the pacemaker in. Thank God you dragged him into a stairwell to get his heart racing.
We were taking the stairs. They keep them in the stairwell.
Guy's a selfish jerk. Why would you?
Why would you say he's selfish?
He's talking for me. I haven't. I'm just giving my opinion. This kind of altruism doesn't just naturally accelerate.
Hey, the guy's still sick. Can we talk about that? The headache's point to a neurological problem. Acoustic neuroma. Brain tumor causes dizziness, loss of consciousness, mess with breathing patterns, heart rhythms.
Get an MRI. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be right down. No problem. I'll do an extra hour to make up.
you're good. You a Harvard boy?
You're not Hill Oliver.
No. Carter, Cecilia.
They put you in the wrong room, Cecilia.
Mrs. Carter.
I'm sorry. Just be a few more minutes. I'll take these in order. Everything falls apart.
I have cancer. Felt a lump.
I'll go get a nurse.
Yeah, see you in an hour or two.
Left leg. Lift your left arm up and under your head. Right there.
Yeah, I felt it this morning. Oh, my cousin had the same thing.
It's nothing. Well, we should check it again on your next cycle, but you really don't have anything to worry about.
That's what they told Donna. She was dead in 6 months.
Listen, the edges are smooth. It has mobility. It has all the earmarks of a benign.
Why should I believe you? Because you're trying to rush me out of here?
The risks of a false positive on a biopsy outweigh.
Either you do the biopsy or I talk to your superior. Which is it? Dr. House.
I'll arrange the biopsy.
Thanks.
Yes, me out.
Shocked. I'm shocked when patients don't ask you out.
He also asked me to come to Africa.
Boy, he moves fast.
The 2 questions had 2 different objectives.
You like him?
Good looking single guy, genius doctor, cares about the world.
I take it you said no.
I think I'm that hung up on roles.
He's not House. There's nothing there.
Yeah, there is.
Did I ask you to plant a PBD?
It was positive. He's got TB.
Well, of course he's got TB. The guy's been in the jungle for 20 years. If he tested positive for pink eye, would you think that was his big problem?
I did a test. It was positive. Why is that a problem?
Because now he's got the big red target on his arm. The stubborn jerk thinks he's right. He won't let us do any more tests.
Well, maybe he's not the only stubborn jerk. I did an LP2, low glucose, and he has an increased sed rate. Everything screams tuberculosis.
Not everything.
Any of the symptoms are caused by the TB. It would throw off our diagnosis.
You're right. We gotta treat the TB.
Who knows? Maybe he'll just get better.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
So it's TB, but not TB?
I'm complicated.
The guy does know tuberculosis. She says it can manifest
He's
as
a real doctor. He's a human telethon.
Is that your problem with him? You see hypocrites every day. Why is this guy so special?
They have a hypocritical attitude to hypocrisy. The problem is there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and he only uses 2. He treats thousands of patients with 1 diagnosis. He knows the answer going in. It's cheating.
So it's all because he's one of them useless specialists?
Did I hurt the big-time oncologist's itty-bitty feelings? You're big help to patients who actually have cancer. Other times you're just annoying.
You've outdone yourself.
I'll say, my salad's covering a free T-bone steak.
Cecilia Carter. Remember her?
Last week they said it was mystery stew. They owe me.
She was just in my office crying because the way you treated her.
That doesn't sound like you.
It probably wasn't.
I get that you like to shock people, stun them out of complacency, out of stupidity. But this woman thought she had cancer. She had a lump in her breast. What were you trying to accomplish?
Let me ask you something. If this were another doctor, if the patient were complaining about, let's say, I don't know, foreman, you'd just dismiss this as the paranoid bitching of another paranoid bitch and file it under P for
Paranoid?
and not.
You're right.
Good.
Apologize to her before the end of business today.
What did you do to Cece?
I have no idea. Just a salad today, big breakfast. Hey.
Levofloxacin?
You have a resistant strain of TB.
You just walk right in with these.
That's what we doctors do. We look for the name of some medicine and someone gives it to us.
You know, there's parts of the world where you get knifed walking around with this. The regular stuff, bad enough, but treatment for the resistance train? They get $6 a tablet for that. I take it for 2 years. Streptomycin, well, that's $2,000. 10 grand, cure one person. I had a patient in Johnny once. His mother had 3 little boys. She had resistant TB. She couldn't afford these. She couldn't afford bread. We gave her the regular stuff, but no surprise, she died. I'm not taking these pills.
Because she couldn't get them, you're not going to take them? That's insane.
Why? I'm better than her?
Because letting her die was wrong, but letting you die is just as wrong.
Maybe I won't die. Maybe somebody will pay a little more attention to my story.
It's time to kick the season off with the Kansas City Ballet spectacular production of The Nutcracker, presented by Bank of America. All the beautiful dancers swirling together in an unforgettable performance. It all takes place on the Muriel Kaufman stage at the Kaufman Center in downtown Kansas City, December 6th through Christmas Eve. Buy your tickets directly from Kansas City Ballet for the lowest prices. The Nutcracker. Order online at kcballet.org. That's kcballet.org.
Hey, it's me, your very dry skin. New CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion with hydrourea and 3 essential ceramides helps restore my natural barrier and relieves my dryness for up to 72 hours. New CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion.
He figures the pharmaceutical companies need something big to force them into action. This will get a lot more media play than 1,000 African villagers dying.
So he won't take the pills. Newsweek's calling him, and he won't agree to any more tests.
That's his diagnosis.
See what happens when you don't listen to me?
Maybe millions of lives get saved.
Yeah, that's my point. Increased heart rate, night sweats, loss of consciousness, besides rough sex. What do they all have in common?
TB.
It's not TB. His autonomic nervous system.
We know that it's not a brain tumor.
So what else could be eating his nerves?
Fabry's, autonomic dysregulation syndrome, Shy-Drager syndrome.
Doesn't matter. He won't let us test him. In my opinion, Dr. Sebastian Charles is an idiot. Yeah, you can quote me. C-U-D-D-Y. Sebastian is refusing life-saving treatment.
He's refusing TB treatment. You don't think he has TB, ergo you should care less.
He won't let me test him.
And what do you want me to do about it?
Hold him down.
Have you apologized to Cecilia Carter yet?
Trust me, she doesn't want to hear from me. Look, the guy is killing himself. Am I the only one who realizes this is a bad thing? If he was a Christian Scientist refusing meds, we'd have 18 attorneys. You're putting on makeup. That's not a good sign for my side, is it?
Sebastian has called a press conference for 3. He's asked me to be there to confirm the diagnosis and the prognosis.
You are as big a media whore as he is.
Of course I am. Couldn't possibly be that I think he's right. I'd like to be a small part of what he's doing.
Oh, whores can like the sex. Doesn't mean they're not whores. With that eyeshadow, I am totally screwed, aren't I?
Totally.
you feeling?
A little weak.
You're having a good day. The symptoms will quickly focus more and more on your lungs. You'll find it difficult to talk and eventually breathe at all.
I think I know what I have to look forward to.
I just came to ask if you'd be willing to accept any treatment.
No, if you're trying to scare me into...
No. Palliative treatment. Narcotics, fentanyl patch, morphine drip, whatever it takes. It can make your last days fairly comfortable. And if you have another good day, maybe 10 weeks.
Thank you.
You want third world treatment? You got it. Boy, is it hot here in Johnny.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Putting everything on the floor of the hut. Uh-oh. Like the magic box with the moving pictures.
I think he's a hypocrite.
Hypocrite? No. Everybody in Africa's got cell phones for running water. Ha! They just will not flush.
Do you really think that if you come in here and make it a little hot, make it smell a little, that I'm just gonna fold and abandon everything that matters to me?
Lousy sanitation over there, too. You are not the same as them. Your life is not the same. And you're cheapening everything they're going through by pretending you are.
I am the same. I'm not special.
You can't demand to be treated like any third world sick person and call a press conference.
They treat me special. That doesn't mean I am. Now, what kind of selfish jerk wouldn't take advantage of that fact? It's all preventable. Story Tucker makes medications right here in New Jersey. They have warehouses full of the stuff. There's more than enough to go around. So if I can get them, why can't I? Why can't Quizmo? Why can't Sarni? Another person just died. Where is your outrage? No, I have no intention of murdering myself.
I'm sure you're dying. It's got a great beat.
You're hot as hell under those lights.
Yep.
Hey, on the page.
You okay? He's in a coma. I need you to apologize to CC Cecily. Mrs. Carter. For whatever I did. You didn't do anything. That has been my position all along. Did you ever notice how all the self-sacrificing women in history, Joan of Arc, Mother Teresa, can't think of any others, they all die alone. The man, on the other hand, gets so much buzz, it's crazy.
It's an unfair world. House, she was scared and unreasonable.
Insulting a woman with breast cancer, that's best left to the pros. Frankly, you don't have the chops.
I didn't insult her. I did the unnecessary biopsy like she wanted. It was negative, like I knew it would be.
What you do? Call him perky? You are years away from mad skills like that. I need you to apologize.
You know, Cuddy's only doing this because she thinks it's you.
Welcome to the world. Everyone's different, everyone gets treated different. You try fighting that, you wind up dying of TB.
What are you doing?
Testing the patient's autonomic nervous system.
Of course.
His internal heating and ventilation should be off. Shouldn't be able to sweat. That's why he's got that awful body powder. Take it away, crank up the heat, stick him under the lights. Can't cool himself. Should be turning bright red.
Picture's fine.
Yeah. I'm asking Stoya Tucker to save these lives, millions of lives, including my own. Dr. House, I would appreciate it if you left us alone. Get that out of my face.
What are you trying to prove, Hal?
Dr. House, I would appreciate it if you left us alone.
He's sweating like a pig.
It's 100 degrees in your house because you turned off the
They
thermostat.
hear me? Immediate. They listen.
He's disoriented. They have to hear me. His arteries are clamping down.
I want everybody out of here now.
Get the crash guard. He's having a cardiac arrest.
Get them out! Everyone, I want everyone out of here now!
Take a step back, guys. television. Do whatever tests you want.
I want to treat you for TB. Dr. Cameron found low sugar in your cerebrospinal fluid. It's a classic finding of TB.
And now you think TB's the problem?
Nah. TB caused cardiac arrest on a hot day. Your work in Africa would be even more futile than it already is.
Can you get to your point, please?
That whiteboard in my office, we're up to about a dozen symptoms now. Cardiac arrest, clearly not TB. CSF sugar, clearly is TB. The rest of them could go either way. Unless we know which ones are which, I can't diagnose them.
I'll take any other tests or treatments you might want to prescribe.
So you're not special, but TB is.
People die of TB because we let them. It's our choice.
People die of malaria because we let them. They die of dysentery.
TB's my disease.
You own a disease? I'm sorry, I missed the IPO on dengue fever.
Look, I know I have a way about me. I know I piss a lot of people off. And a whole lot more I just annoy. But you're the first person that I've ever met who I think is actually annoyed by what I do. Do you think I'm not saving any lives, or is that a bad thing?
Right now, I'm just trying to save your life.
Or do you just have a problem with hope? You know, the difference between our jobs is not numbers or styles. It's that I know I'm gonna fail. Even if I save 1 million people, there's gonna be another million. You couldn't handle that. I think you resent anyone who can.
Can't we just agree that you're incredibly annoying? Take the pills, or I'll let you die. Do an autopsy, call my own press conference. Make sure the world knows that you didn't die of TB. Corporate sponsors will be disappointed, but they'll find you have the disease.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm just a mean son of a bitch.
He's mean! He took the pills! He's mean! Did we do it right, dude? Security check! Did we do it right? Yes, we did. Alright. Brick by brick, motherfucker. Brick by brick. I'm sorry for language, I did not mean to say that. Don't you love it when they...
So, we still have to explain PR variability, syncope, headaches, and low sugar.
That was classic TB.
Apparently not.
You rerun the test?
Yeah. Good. Good. This is bizarre. Bizarre is good. Concept of explanations. Bizarre has hardly any.
What else could cause low CSF sugar?
I get to ask the questions. You look a lot smarter asking questions than dumbly not answering.
High insulin levels in his blood.
They'd have to be very high.
Okay, very high insulin levels in his blood.
How could he get high insulin levels? We've checked daily blood sugars, all normal.
See how smart she looks? She asked the question.
And it's not glucagonoma because he has no rash. It's not self-induced because he's not an idiot. And it's not a tumor because the CT and the MRI were both negative.
Which just leaves tumor.
I have a tumor!
Why do you do this? Why do you ignore what I say like I'm not even...
Really, really tiny. So small we can't see it. Acidioblastoma.
An abnormal growth of the insulin-secreting cells in his pancreas.
It only intermittently secretes insulin in response to stress. Like if, well, I don't know, if someone accidentally puts the mechanical bull on the leather. Easily removed by surgery.
Except, if it's so small we can't see it, how are we even gonna prove it's there?
She asked, looking clever.
Just start hacking away at his pancreas until it gets better?
How do you prove something exists when you can't see it? Does God exist? Does the wind blow?
We know because the leaves move.
Look for effects. patient?
Dr. House.
Dr. House has an emergency.
We can't avoid it forever.
Eventually she'll die.
Sure she doesn't have breast cancer?
We think you have a tumor, easily removed surgically. We're gonna poke it with a stick.
And if there's no tumor?
Nothing happens. Splenic artery is a hard left off the celiac.
If there is a tumor?
What usually happens when you poke something with a stick? Pokes back.
He's stuck in the superior mesenteric.
Maybe we should have stopped the directions. Men.
I'm that.
We're gonna inject calcium into your pancreas. The beta cells will release insulin. For too many beta cells, because of the tumor, your blood sugar will drop precipitously.
Yeah, we don't go too low.
Fingers and toes crossed. Go ahead.
Glucose is holding steady at 75.
No leaves rustling. Blow harder.
I already gave him 1 amp.
Well, I guess now will be the time to give him more than 1 amp.
It's starting to drop. 45.
I think my arm's shaking. I'm gonna start on a glucose strip. It's gonna seize.
Not yet.
It's continuing to drop.
Not fast enough.
He's seizing.
You've got to reverse this.
He's at 40, 38, 35.
Pushing at D50. You wanna kill the guy?
Go back to 40.
Congratulations. You have a tumor. Are you gonna go out with him?
Is that any of your business?
No.
I don't think so.
2 days ago, you were holding his hand. What's changed?
He practically lives in Africa. There's no future.
On the other hand, maybe there's too much of a future now. You weren't attracted to him because he was prepared to die for a cause. You were attracted to him because he was actually doing it.
Right. It's that simple.
That was simple.
I put a label on him and go from there.
Well, everybody does it. We are who people think we are. People think he's a great doctor, so they give him stuff.
He is a great doctor.
The reality is irrelevant. I'll prove it. People who know me see me as an ass, treat me as an ass. People who don't know me see a cripple, treat me like a cripple. What sort of selfish jerk wouldn't take advantage of that fact?
Ow!
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. It was completely my fault.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, I'm very relieved. I feel terrible.
Please don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Sure. Okay.
How's everything?
I'm gonna go. My foot's killing me.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, it was nothing. It was all my fault. When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get 1.5 times points on select business purchases and a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business. do more of what you love. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Touches of black. They stand for elegance, refinement. They make you see everything in a new light. 1.9 APR for up to 60 months plus 1,000 retail bonus cash and specially tagged 2025 Sport Agents rental vehicles.
Living with your albuterol asthma rescue inhaler? It's a bit of a dinosaur. Albuterol only treats your symptoms, not inflammation, a cause of asthma attacks. Treating symptoms and inflammation with rescue is
There's the television. It's all right there. All right there. Look, listen, Neil, right.
Air Supra is the first and only dual-action asthma rescue.
Productive anymore? Don't need to make things anymore. It's all automated. What are we for then? We're consumers. Okay, buy a lot of stuff. You're a good citizen. But if you don't buy a lot of stuff, if you don't, what are you then, I ask? What? Mental ill. Back gyms, back. If you don't buy things, toilet paper, new cars, computerized blenders, electrically operated sexual devices, stereo systems with brain-implanted headphones, screwdrivers, miniature built-in radar devices, voice-activated computers.
Take it easy, Jeff.
To the modern age,
Calm.
asthma rescue. Ask your doctor if Air
Right.
Supra is right.
That's right. You're a very attractive woman. Ah.
Yeah, listen, we're
So,
going to relax.
if you want to watch a particular television program, say, all my children or something,
So sorry, I'm gonna bring her
you go to the charge nurse, you tell the day, the time, the show you want to see is on, but you have to tell her before the show is scheduled to be on. There's this guy, and he was always requesting shows that are already played. Yes. No, you have to tell her before. He couldn't quite grasp the idea that the charge nurse couldn't make it be yesterday. Couldn't turn back time, thank you, Einstein. Now he was nuts. He was a fruitcake, Jim.
You could bring me the refill in Africa.
I warned you.
Right.
You actually like working for a house? You find
Right.
that satisfying?
I got a little carried away explaining the inner workings of the institution to Jim.
I don't really come from outer space.
Dante Washington, he doesn't really come from outer space.
Don't mock me, my friend.
Get out of my chair!
It's a condition of mental divergence. I find myself on the planet Ogo, part of an intellectual elite, prepared to subjugate the barbarian hordes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate this.
But even though this is a totally convincing reality for me and every
The media stroking.
nevertheless, Ogo
Adulations
is actually a construct of my psyche.
That's your problem.
I am mentally divergent
Loves
in that
eats it.
I am escaping certain
Man
innate
actually
realities
enjoys
that play out my life here. When I stop going there, I will be well.
Listen, I save.
Are you?
That means I get credit for every life he saves.
Just in case.
You get them?
6 months fine. Should fix you right up.
Okay. I'm gonna be back on Tuesday. Tell Sarah.
Fine.
I'm very relieved. I feel terrible.
Please don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Sure. Okay.
How's everything? I'm gonna go. My foot's killing me.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, it was nothing. It was all my fault.
Yeah, listen, Bugali, relax, okay? I'm gonna be back on Tuesday. Tell Sarah I'm gonna bring her new brace.
Just in case.
You get them?
6 months fine. Should fix you right up. See you when you come back for a refill.
Yeah, I'll see you in 2 months.
You gotta give them away.
Well, you know how these things happen. You leave a bag in the airplane, drop some pills down the drain. I have an idea. You could bring me the refill in Africa.
I don't think so.
You actually like working for a house? You find this satisfying?
congratulations and pats on the head.
That's your problem with him, isn't it?
Look at him. Loves it. Eats it up.
Yeah. The man actually enjoys what he does.
Listen, I saved his life. That means I get credit for every life he saves from here on out.
I'll make sure Stockholm knows.
I ought to have this one. My last bill from Princeton. And I thought we were celebrating the fact that I actually graduated. I always knew you'd be able to graduate. What I didn't know was whether I would be able to pay for it. Your mom, she'd be so proud of me. You always say that. I'm so proud of you. Always was. Come on, Dad, you're gonna cry. You want to be embarrassed? You got it. Look, don't party too hard tonight. Your grandmother wants a picture of you getting that sheepskin, and it'd be nice if you didn't look completely a fool. No, don't worry. I've had enough alcohol in the past week to last me another 4 years. Good. I think.
He lied! He's drinking tonight! Yeah!
You are the man! Tell me something I don't know.
It's not funny, man. You're right, you're shocking. Look what? I got nothing.
He's still doing it, but cut it out!
What the hell's going on?
Maybe there's a short somewhere. The floor's covered with beer.
No, the outlet's a jam. All right, let's just get rubber sole shoes on. Somebody call 911.
Yo, he had a seizure! Let us not pray, because I'm chill with whatever.
Patient experiences shock-like sensations, as well as headaches, nausea, and drowsiness.
Shocks.
Excruciatingly painful shocks. ER docs referred him to a neurologist who referred him to 5 other doctors in the last 7 days.
Shocks could be Lermit sign or a symptom of MS.
No, MRI showed no white matter lesions, and the shocks aren't accompanied by reflexes.
Good morning.
Almost noon.
Really? Must be why I'm so hungry. Who's out for lunch?
Look at the jacket.
It keeps me warm and cool. How does it know?
We're discussing a new patient.
Must be a boring discussion. I haven't accepted any patient.
You accepted him the moment I loaned you $5 grand.
Oh, wait. When I said I'd do anything for the money, obviously I didn't mean it.
You're gonna like this. The kid's getting shocked every few minutes.
Why would you need $5,000?
Bad night at Piker or great night with the program? Thank you for saving me the trouble of deflecting my personal question with a joke. College student? Nitrous oxides, fun at parties, cause the shocks. Drinking till you puke every night can cause everything else. Give him some B12.
Been there, done that. Also ruled out cancer, MS, pyridoxine toxicity, and all the popular neuropathies.
Cervical
Let's
spondylosis.
explain the low white count.
He's black. I'm assuming he's not just really dirty, but is of African descent, which means he'd have a lower white count.
Not this low.
He's a wrestler. Probably uses diuretics to cut weight. Can also cause low white count.
Not this low.
Sheds.
No skin lesions.
Cervical herpes zoster
No external outbreak.
Something's missing. Find out what it is.
I don't even know what that means.
You figure it out. Find it out. Find me. I'll be at lunch.
No ideas?
Lots of ideas. Too many ideas. That's why so many tests. Have you used any recreational drugs?
What? I'm gonna get mad at you for getting stoned. Not today. Not you.
Well, at Christmas, one of the guys had some ecstasy and it was
ANA is negative for lupus. Again.
House wants more information, not the same information done over again.
Find what's missing. For all we know, the kid is dying. He's giving us riddles.
Did a more detailed history, went back 3 generations.
Okay.
His mom died in a car accident, his mom's mom had arthritis, and his mom's dad served in an all-black tank battalion under Patton.
Fascinating. It's not a tumor, it has to be MS.
Wilson already ruled out.
Well, I can't rule out MS 100% of the time.
MS doesn't explain the white count.
Alcoholism does. On admission, his BAC was 2.0. Liver enzymes off the chart.
It was graduation weekend. He barely drank in the weeks before that, and didn't drink at all during his wrestling season.
If you believe him.
I did a tox screen.
It doesn't matter if she believes him or not. It's already in the chart. You're supposed to find out what's missing.
oh, this is perfect.
Invite me to dinner Thursday night. Come on, we haven't had a nice meal together since
Yesterday, when I loaned you $5,000 to buy a new car.
my treat.
Two-wheeled vehicles that travel 150 miles an hour don't really go well with crippled, irresponsible drug addicts.
Actually, two-wheeled vehicles that go 180 miles an hour do not go well with healthy, responsible architects who know how to separate braking and turning. Good news is, break the price right down.
You're taking it back.
How about we talk about this over dinner?
Forget dinner, you're gonna kill yourself.
Nice bike. Thank you. See, that's how you do it. Compliments, dinner.
What do you do with your cane?
Buys me dinner, you'll find out. Evil Knievel had the same setup.
And he broke every bone in his body.
We went through all the imaging studies and redid blood cultures.
I don't want hand-me-downs. I want brand new stuff.
There's nothing.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
There's nothing. There's nothing else we can do.
Check the police report on what? On his mom's car accident.
It was 15 years ago. The kid wasn't even in the car.
Veered off a straight, dry road in broad daylight. That doesn't seem odd to you?
She probably got distracted changing radio stations or something.
That's what the police thought. Of course, they didn't know that she has a family member who is frequently incapacitated by shock-like sensations.
Genetic component seems unlikely.
It's interesting. Type 2 neurofibromatosis can cause the shock.
You knew this was missing?
There's something that's missing. Maybe this, maybe something else. Get a DNA analysis of the long arm and chromosome 22. Rather have dinner with your wife?
Yes, I would. If she were speaking with me.
Unlike her, I can make it worth your while.
Fine.
Should I drive?
No. And I'm not letting you in my car until I see your wallet.
NF2. It's an inherited disease. It can cause abnormal growth of cranial nerves. It would explain the shocks and other symptoms.
DNA analysis will show whether your son has the specific chromosome mutation which causes the disease.
But if it's inherited, that means someone else in our family would have it.
Well, you think your wife may have had it?
No. She never had any sort of health problems.
No odd-looking freckles, nodules in the iris.
Nothing. I mean, why would you think she was sick?
We think it may have been what caused her car accident.
What do you mean my mom's car was hit by a drunk driver? That's not what the police report indicated. You must have gotten the wrong report.
No. They didn't.
When you started driving, you
lied about how mom died.
I figured if her death could somehow mean something, you
How's lying about it mean something? How could you use it like that, Dad? Her death?
I was just trying to protect you.
What else isn't true? She wasn't a teacher, you just wanted me to read?
What's that smell?
I don't smell.
Gonna need a nurse.
What the hell?
It's okay. We'll take care of it.
You didn't feel anything?
No.
Feel that?
Yeah?
But you didn't feel any of this.
No.
Living with your albuterol asthma rescue inhaler? It's a bit of a dinosaur. Albuterol only treats your symptoms, not inflammation, a cause of asthma attacks. Treating symptoms and inflammation with rescue is supported by asthma experts. Finally, there's a modern way to treat symptoms.
I know
and
this
asthma
person.
attacks.
They were on HKCR. Why didn't they say
Here's Super
anything?
is the
Why didn't say anything? Why didn't they say anything? I met them in person. Why didn't they say
to
anything?
treat symptoms and help prevent
I went to their show. This show. I went to this show.
Super should not be used as a maintenance treatment for asthma. Get medical help right away if your breathing doesn't.
Why didn't they say anything? Like what? I need to pay attention more. But at the same time, why didn't they say anything? Anyways.
Using Air Super more than prescribed could be life-threatening. Serious side effects include increased risk of thrush or infections or heart problems like faster heart rate and higher blood pressure.
And it'll be up in Mixcloud. It's already up in Mixcloud, but it'll be up in the archives soon.
Air Super is right for you.
Within an hour.
There's some feelings you can get with any sportsman. Guys! No, no, no! No, 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 no. Oh! Hey, what you gonna do with this? But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of. Oh, I just earned a hotel suite. You only get that here at the sportsbook born in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right. Who you talking to, Jamie Foxx?
Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real world rewards. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
Sphincter paralysis plus shocks equals Miller Fisher syndrome.
Not if you had the stool sample, which is negative for
Oh.
CTG.
He lied to his son about how his mom died.
He was just protecting him.
Manipulating him.
That's what parents do.
They lie to us because they love us. Who's getting teary?
Mom's death is irrelevant. DNA revealed no NF2 markers or any other inherited disease. Apparently, she really did fall asleep at the wheel.
So, what exactly are we talking about here? Little peeker? Or did the prairie dog actually come out to play?
Excuse me?
We talking explosive?
The hemocolt was negative for blood, and I wouldn't say he actually exploded, more like gushed.
Good. We were getting somewhere.
Yeah? Where?
I have no idea.
Of course. Hello, the riddles.
Hi, Mom. Look, I have a business dinner on Thursday night. I can't get out of it. I know. I really wanted to see you too. Actually, can I call you back? I'm in a meeting right now. Okay, thanks.
Who's that?
Angelina Jolie. I call her Mom. Who thinks that's sexy? So, explosive or gushing?
She never calls here. Is everything okay?
Great. My dad's taking her to Europe. Got a 9-hour layover in Newark on Thursday. If it's gastrointestinal.
You lied to avoid seeing your own mom.
Are you kidding? I can't lie to my mom. Seriously, I can't. Wilson's invited me to dinner. It would be rude to stand up a guy who just loaned me $5 grand.
Transverse myelitis. Cause numbness, anal sphincter dysfunction, and the shocks.
Thank you for taking no interest in my mother. That begs the question, what caused the transverse myelitis?
We've ruled out cancer and MS. It leaves infection.
If there's infection, there'd be a fever.
And his blood and CSF cultures are all negative.
Maybe the infection's gone, but the memory remains.
Molecular mimicry. Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, you get an immunoglobulin level in electrophoresis.
How many have we done today?
You're good, my friend. I'm sure we'll meet again.
I really think that was his mom on the phone.
Probably. Don't know why he'd lie about that. Who cares?
You're not the least bit curious what his parents were like?
I'm sure his mom's a piece of work. Only a mother could do that much damage.
My bet he was born the way he is. Probably tormented his parents like they were around.
He was either a fast runner or one hell of a fighter. Where you going?
You guys can handle the tests, right? Is there something important that you and House need to discuss over dinner?
Other than the skyrocketing interest rates on personal loans, you know, this is the 4th time I've loaned him money. Not lunch money, money.
House's parents. They have a layover in Newark Thursday evening.
I'm canceling dinner.
No. Thought maybe you could just invite a few more people.
An infectious agent's molecular structure.
Alright, let's see.
Spinal cords.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Even after
10,
the infection
11,
is gone,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more to wrap up to like 20
You need to lay
and even 20.
function for about an hour.
And then we're gonna go and take a break.
Hey, Dad, can you give me a call, please? Yeah, that usually helps. If you're nauseous, no, I'm not nauseous. I just want a lot of either.
He's your dad. He's gonna be around.
Yeah, I know. It's not that. It's.
Are these people completely incapable of telling the truth to each other?
He went to Jamaica with his friends.
No wonder he lied. Children aren't supposed to have good times.
One of his friends flew them down. Carnell's dad has this thing about him accepting stuff from rich friends. Wants him to remember who he is, where he came from.
Where have you been?
Making dinner friends. What's up?
The boys have uncovered the shocking fact that the patient has a crappy relationship with his dad.
They seem to actually care.
I don't. So one reason any kid with a plane flies to Jamaica.
It wasn't for marijuana. He doesn't do anything with drink.
He said that to you or his pops?
Tax screen was negative for THC.
Spring break was over a month ago. Even the pot would have washed out by now.
Even if he'd smoked, no way marijuana causes transverse myelitis.
True. The stuff they put on it does.
Pesticides.
Why would he come clean about the trip but lie about smoking pot?
You wouldn't necessarily have to smoke to get pesticide poisoning. He could have eaten fruit that had been sprayed or been exposed through his skin on a hike.
Or he could have smoked it. A lot of it. And lied about it because that's what this family does. Start him on IV prolidoxine, 2 grams per liter, and then 1 gram every 8 hours until you see something prove.
You have no evidence to support a poisoning diagnosis.
Which is why it's going to be so cool when I turn out to be right. Cameron. Who are you making dinner plans with?
No one.
You bastard. You invited my parents to dinner.
Jeez, Cameron's got a big mouth.
Ha! Not as big as yours.
Hey, you used me to avoid seeing your parents.
What do you care?
I don't. I just thought it might be interesting to find out why.
I just asked.
You would have lied.
See, you would have believed me. Which would have kept us both happy. You want your money back? Is that what this is about?
No. Wait, what? Have you got the money?
He drives a Volvo!
If you have the money, then...
Dude, let's go. He drives a Volvo! Guys, he drives a Volvo. Go back.
$40 a year ago.
Oh, just because he drives a Volvo means that we're doing 5 more. Minimum.
You would have believed me. Which would have kept us both happy. You want your money back? Is that what this is about?
No. Wait, what? Have you got the money? If you have the money, then why did you need the loan?
I didn't. Just wanted to see if you'd give it to me. I've been borrowing increasing amounts ever since you lent me $40 a year ago. A little experiment. See where you draw the line.
You're trying to objectively measure how much I value our friendship?
It's $5 grand. You got nothing to be ashamed of. So what do you say? One little phone call, one big check.
Fine. Thanks. Now, be a grown-up and either tell Mommy and Daddy you don't want to see them, or I'm picking you up at 7 for dinner.
What do you mean? You just said...
I lied. I've been lying to you in increasing amounts ever since I told you you look good unshaved a year ago. It's a little experiment, you know, see where you draw the line.
How's the patient?
Haven't been in yet.
today.
As long as he hasn't gotten any worse. We're treating him for pesticide poisoning without any proof of pesticides. I'm gonna have a hell of a time explaining that to our lawyer.
I told House not to.
Wow.
Lawyer's not gonna believe this.
He's got his appetite back. Whatever you did is working.
He's healthy, so all is forgiven. Now I'm feeling nauseous.
He is not healthy. Nausea and diarrhea were not his only symptoms.
The shocks have also decreased.
But not disappeared.
And he's out of the diaper, which is good news for everyone.
What about his low white count?
The little buggers need time to grow. Don't worry, our wrestling Rastafarian will be back on his feet and sneaking around behind Pop's back again in no time. Yeah. Check it again. I'll be right there.
What happened?
Apparently I could save money by switching to another long-distance carrier.
Oh, I was right, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah. It's always about you, isn't it?
He has the chills and his temperature spiking. Nearly 106.
Listen, I mean, what's happening? You want the truth?
I want you to make something up to protect you. We think a drunk driver broke into his room.
What's happening to my son?
Truth is, I have no idea.
Doors are new beginnings. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors. Through personalized money management that can evolve with new chapters. And they can proactively view your entire portfolio with an eye on taxes and the impact of risk. So you can enjoy moments together. Because doors were meant to be opened.
Meet the Shark Power Detect, the best cleaning of any wet and dry robot. It captures more, reaches further, and needs you less. With powerful vacuum suction and sonic mopping, it handles every mess. It lifts when needed and avoids obstacles, covering your whole home. And when it's finished, it empties, fills, rinses, and dries itself. Shark Power Detect, the smartest choice in robotic cleaning.
There's the fever that Cameron was looking for.
We knew if it was myelitis, there had to be an itis. This must be the infection that set it off.
Yeah, except in this universe, effect follows cause. I've complained about it, but
Maybe the tests were wrong.
no, tests were right. Yesterday he had no fever, no infection.
So he just happened to catch a bug while he was here? That's all this is?
Yeah, because his white blood cell count was down, he was vulnerable. Because it's really down, it might kill him. That's all this is. Is he still pooping his pants?
He just started again.
Again?
It stopped when he was getting better.
He was feeling better. He was never getting better.
Oh, all we have to answer is what causes a 22-year-old kid to become immunocompromised with GI involvement and shots.
It stopped himself for no apparent reason.
We need to find an answer before this infection kills him.
That would be the ideal. You, intravenous broad-spectrum antibiotics. You get a cervical, thoracic, and lumbar T2 weighted fast spin echo MRIs. And you track down all those Richie Reeses who went to Jamaica. See if any of them got the shocks, the trots, or the hots. Hots.
Did it not get changed?
You guys gonna join us for dinner Thursday?
Gotta do my laundry.
You're not curious?
Curious about Crocs, but I don't stick my head in their mouths.
Is that normal? No, that's not
How's a freak? There's no virus that causes that, no DNA mutation. You're gonna have one dinner with two people, 60 minutes. Most of it spent chewing, talking about the weather. Unless they say something like, do you prefer the Chardonnay or the Merlot? You know, we kept Greg locked in the closet for 17 years.
Alright. I'll do two. No, I'm doing two
We'd
more.
like to talk to
And
some
then
of
I'm
your friends,
done.
see if they have any similar symptoms.
The doctors in the ER already asked me that.
We understand. But they didn't have all the information that we have now.
What kind of information?
Would you mind if I spoke with Carnell alone for a minute?
Is this bad news?
No, it's just confidential.
Why is something so confidential? I mean, if you know something about my son, I need to know what's going on.
I'm sorry. I have to insist.
I'm his father. And if I'm going to take care of him, I need to know the truth. She wants to know who I went to Jamaica with.
never been to Jamaica. Teddy's dad flew a bunch of us down over spring break. You told me you had 2 papers to write over break. Because I didn't want to come home, work my ass off. I want to take an actual break. Break from this. Should have lied to you. What you should have done is come home instead of partying with your rich friends.
I'm sorry. We need those names.
Or is it? It's the 15th.
What do you want?
To
Oh wait, they just
apologize.
haven't tracked this.
I realize that my attention to the clinic has been somewhat lax of late, and I want to make amends.
Alright, shows. Alright.
The clinic's closed at night.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's plenty of things done, charts to be reviewed, supplies, inventory.
Dinner's avoided.
You're going to?
I love their Cobb salad.
Give me a reason to get out of this, and I'll tell you who started the rumor about you being a transsexual.
There's no such rumor.
There will be, unless you get me out of this dinner.
No one's making you do this, House. Just do what everybody else does. Lie to them.
You lie to your mother.
Only since I was 12.
Mom's a human polygraph. My dad's been taking her to Vegas, not the Louvre.
Trust me, your mom would much rather think you have a business meeting than you hate her.
I don't hate her. I hate him.
We all had headaches, nausea, vomiting. You know, we figured it was connected to the massive amounts of drinking. What do you think what happened to Connell has something to do with the trip?
Don't know. You haven't had any unexplained pain or strange feelings since you got back?
Nope, except for a little athlete's foot I'm fine.
Can I see it?
See what?
Your feet. There's a common parasite in Jamaica that can resemble fungus.
It's not really my feet. And I figured fungus is fungus. It's my groin.
I'm going to need to take a look at that.
Now?
Unless you want to come down to the hospital with me.
No, I can't. I mean, I just started 2 days ago right in the middle of a big
Then
murder.
drop your pants.
Riley, I need to... What the hell's going on here?
She's a doctor.
I'm a doctor. He has a rash, and a friend of his.
Right. Well, as soon as she's done treating your rash, I need the numbers on deport technology.
Yes, sir.
And, doctor, why don't you leave a card on your way out?
Except for one guy with a rash, no one else on the trip has any health issues.
What kind of rash?
I don't know. I took some scrapings. It doesn't appear to be ringworm.
What did it look like, aside from not ringworm?
Basically like diaper rash. He's been working around the clock, so he hasn't changed his clothes in 3 days.
Kaposi sarcoma can look like diaper rash.
Any discoloration around the edges?
Get him in here. We all want to take a look.
Even if it is Kaposi's, it's not related. The patient doesn't have any skin symptoms, and we've already ruled out cancer.
What are the odds of 2 friends who just returned from a trip outside the country coming down with unexplained but unrelated illnesses? Get him in
He
here.
won't come. Just started a new job after graduation. They're working on some big merger.
Tell him his friend's life hangs in the balance.
That's what I told him the first time. Still wound up driving into Manhattan.
Tell him his life hangs in the balance. Tell him the rash is flesh-eating. The next course on the menu is his frank and beans.
Where's Stacy? Speaking at a conference in Baltimore. Why would he need? Can I subpoena that patient? I'm supposed to be able to lie to the kid to get him in here. Well, then you'll be the one getting the subpoena. Well, we do need him to diagnose his friend. Take the test to the kid. There is no test. House just wants to look at it. Then take House to it. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Tell House his parents called. Said they were coming in early. He'll go anywhere just to avoid them. So, it's okay to lie to House, but not to a patient. Yep.
What's wrong? His stomach's getting a lot worse. It's rigid. He's bleeding into his abdomen.
What's going on?
We need a surgeon in an OR. Stat.
On it.
Try to hang in there, Connell. Infection caused a perforation of the sigmoid colon.
Terrible. It means the antibiotics aren't working.
Double the dose.
And Pegasus plus.
As soon as he's out of surgery.
With Richie Rich.
Said he can't leave work.
Yeah, you told me that 2 hours ago.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why, because it's wrong? Or because you're a coward?
Tough choice.
You'd be wasting 2 hours of the kid's time. Is that deeply and unforgivably morally wrong? No. Because it's not a waste of his time. Unless we're wrong. Unless his condition's got nothing to do with his friends. We're just afraid of being wrong.
Your parents called. They had to catch it earlier.
You don't have to lie to him. Kid's on his way here.
He got off work.
Yeah, by vomiting blood. Ambulance is 10 minutes out.
You Taddy?
What?
Love the name. Never had a dog. Take off his pants.
Hey.
Don't talk to her, listen to me.
He's vomited in excess of 3 units of blood. He needs to be admitted before
You wanted to be a doctor, maybe you should have buckled down a little more in high school.
bite me.
What are you doing?
Exactly how close were you and Carnell?
Not so close.
Spent a lot of time together in Jamaica? Share a room?
Wait, you don't think. Look, we're not gay.
I'm not saying you're gay. I'm saying you had sex.
Look, we're not gay. We hardly even hung out.
Right. Because you just flew him down to Jamaica because he won a contest.
No, he's in my friend. Right between school and wrestling and going home every break to work at his father's junkyard. Connell didn't have any time to hang out with anybody.
It's not fungus.
I already told you that.
It's not pustules. It's not staph. His dad's what?
His dad owns a scrap metal salvage yard. Connell worked there during breaks.
You lie. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Probably need more specifics. You told us you owned a construction company, not a salvage yard.
I know the way things work. The better my job, the better my son gets treated.
Right. That's why, man. Wasted all that filet mignon on you. Did your kid find anything unusual the last time he worked for you?
No.
Braided wire, middleweights on each end, lead canister, maybe just a lid. Probably used it as a doorstop or a paperweight.
Why would he want to?
Okay, here it comes.
I gave him an early graduation gift, an old plumber I found. Looks like a fishing weight. Put it on a keychain so he always remember where he came from.
So we can lie about it later. Where's the keychain?
I don't know. He never used it. Just kept it as a good luck charm.
Kept it where?
I don't know. Why? Why does it matter?
Where are the kids' clothes?
In the bureau, back in his regular room?
You two get it to radiology.
His clothes?
The bureau, don't open it. You come with me. Set it down there. Get out of here. This thing's radioactive.
The chances of radiation causing CNS symptoms?
Call the boys in the lead pajamas.
Radiation measurements weren't high enough to cause central nervous system damage.
It might not have caused nerve damage, but it definitely destroyed his immune system.
Caused tumors.
We don't know that. None of the MRIs showed anything.
Do a PET scan. Check his cervical spine. It's not gonna be good news.
Mr. Hall, it's not good news. A piece of metal we gave Carnell was from an industrial device used to test wells. People aren't supposed to just dump radioactive material, but they do.
So what now? I mean, what do you do?
Anyone who's had contact with the source will have to immediately get treatment for radiation sickness. Taddy carried it on the slab on the flank, so there is a treatment. Transfusions. We try to get the fluids and electrolytes balanced. Carnell, he's had much more exposure. The equivalent of about about 70,000 chest x-rays. His ability to create white blood cells has been completely destroyed.
That's why he can't fight off this infection.
He's gonna need a bone marrow transplant. And we did another PET scan. There's a cavernous angioma within his spinal cord. It's a tumor. That's what's been causing the shocks and CNS symptoms.
He has a tumor inside of his spinal cord.
The cord is made of strands put together, sort of like a kite string. The surgeon should be able to pull the strands apart and excise the tumor. But surgery on someone who's as hemopoietically compromised as your son is extremely risky.
And if you don't do the surgery,
The tumor could cause his breathing to stop. Possibly his heart as well. There's no way you could know that.
Wait, we didn't fucking do that. I already know we didn't, dude. This is why. This is a sign that we need to like stop, because we didn't do that.
You need to start treating yourself.
no. I can start my treatment later.
But he can't. He needs to be in a sterile isolation to prevent further infections.
Mom,
We're early.
it's great to see you.
Oh, Greg, don't lie. We gave it a bad time, didn't we?
Actually, yeah, I have to take a rain check.
Plans have been made. Wilson made.
I asked him to cancel. I'm dealing with kind of a complicated case right now.
Well, we'll just come back when things aren't so out of control.
My team is busy.
You don't want to see us.
Made me feel guilty.
No, of course not. Sorry.
I've got a patient who's probably gonna die of radiation poisoning.
So that means you can't eat. Come on. Let's grab a bite in the cafeteria.
I'll buy you a Reuben.
I guess I got time for a sandwich.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I just wanted to let you know that Cornell's prepped for surgery.
thank you.
Hi, I'm Allison Summer. I work with your son.
Greg's told us all about you.
Really?
New, huh?
Nope, just gullible.
I'm sorry. I was just making fun of my son, not of you.
We're just about to go to get something to eat. Would you care to join us?
If you don't have a lot of time with your son, maybe another time.
You like the Beatles?
They're alright.
My 12-year-old just turned me back onto him. McCartney's got to have more money than God. I think that's all of it. Reverse him.
There's a microphone in my chest. There's a microphone in my chest, bro. I forget.
Good down here.
Okay, I forget I'm streaming.
His pressure's dropping.
The reason why I said that is because I was like, because this reminded me of like a thing where like doctors and lawyers would, or not doctors would like talk like about their patients and trash them and just like say they're ugly and whatnot. And I was like imagining like, what if you put like a microphone in your chest, right? What if you put a microphone in your chest and then like you wake up mid-surgery and you're like, there's a microphone in my chest, there's a microphone in my chest, I got all of it. You know? That'd be funny. So that's why I said there's a microphone in my chest. You know?
Leave him alone, John.
Got a new motorcycle.
Alright.
I've seen it out front. It's orange with a gigantic scrape.
The one in the handicap parking.
Yeah. Looks like crap, but drives great.
Oh, you'll be careful, right?
Last I checked, you still have 2 legs.
Actually, 3.
You know what what your problem is, Crash?
Shifting gears?
You just don't know how lucky you are. Where's the head?
I think we got that cleared up.
Oh, he was just trying to help.
I don't need help.
I know. You're absolutely perfect just the way you are.
So how much longer do you think he'll be a surgeon?
It's hard to say.
You know, he just started school when Ann died. I was a mess. Still adjusting to being a parent, much less a single parent. You know, I used to put cold pancakes in his lunchbox. I mean, that was the only thing I could make that he would eat.
You did okay. He's a good kid.
Hey. So how is he?
Well, the surgeon has removed the tumor without damaging the spinal cord, but the infection has caused another intestinal perforation. We stopped the bleeding, but his white count keeps falling.
Okay. So what now? Another drug, antibiotics, what?
I'm sorry. The reality is, no matter what we give him, it's unlikely he's going to be able to fight the infections.
Oh, what? Okay, if this is a track list, that's fine. Just copy and paste. Just copy and paste. I don't even know what this type of track list is, but that's okay.
Father and the friend are responding well to treatment.
Wait, does he have a PSP?
Father and the friend are responding well to treatment. Things aren't looking so good for Cornell.
Thank you. For not eating.
It was none of my business.
They seem perfectly pleasant, don't they? They are. He was a Marine pilot. She was a housewife. Married 47 years. They had one child. I was just like everyone else. That's enough. No great sense of humor, hates confrontation. My dad's just like you. Not the caring till your eyes pop out apart. It's the insane moral compass that won't let you lie to anybody about anything. It's a great quality for Boy Scouts and police witnesses. Crappy quality for a dad.
Alright. Here we go. We did like...
It's that time of year again.
We did like enough to make it so it's basically like me the entire page. I mean, we can do 5 more, but...
And the all-electric
Which, honestly, we should do 5 more.
with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserved from select dealers.
Okay, we'll We'll do 5 more so it looks like we did more. Not so it looks like, so we do more. And then these will be the last ones, you know.
Hey. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
I'm sorry I lied to you about Mom.
I'm sorry I lied to you too.
There was nothing good that came out of her dying.
Alright, okay, let's continue, guys. We got this. Come on, you got this.
It worked. Have a dirty drive. I'm scared, Dad.
Come on. There's nothing to be scared of. You're gonna be just fine.
Don't blame me. I want to know the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. You're gonna be fine. I swear.
Love you, Dad.
I love you too.
Why does he hate seeing his parents? So his dad tells the truth. He can't handle that?
He hates being a disappointment.
He's a doctor. World famous. How disappointed can they be?
You know what I figure is worse than watching your son become crippled? Watching him be miserable.
Another Volvo? Another different Volvo? That's why we have to do 5 more. Every time we see a Volvo, we have to do 5 more. I don't care how tired you are, though. It was different, too. If it was the same, I'd be like, okay, we'll add 2. We'll finish this out. But we got 1 more. Or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll do what we have to do. Is he dead? What happened? Wait, no, wait. Go back. House, Daddy's boy. No. House. House, Daddy's boy.
House is a 2004 hyphenation point drama hyphenation point 8 seasons that aired from 2004
Did
to
he
20.
die? He dead.
Now with Hulu on Disney Plus, your favorites are in one place.
Shut the
Roll call. Meredith? Here. Officer Gray? Copy that. Rookie?
Officer John Miller reporting.
My aunt loves you.
I'm big with aunts.
Okay, who else?
Alright, this is all we have to do. Like, I love it, but we have to do 1 more. Okay, we'll do 1 more because of the Volvo, but yeah, I'm getting tired. Thank you for making it easy. Alright. Okay.
As the riders begin lap 2, the GM4 starts leading the pack. They're jumping into position down the middle.
So cool. Did we miss anything? They've got like 11 laps to go. We gotta find a good place where I can see the sign when he goes by. Wait up, kid.
It's anybody's race, but
Turn 6. Come on. That's it. Up there. Can you see anything?
Did you bring his inhaler?
oh, crap. I think it's in the car. I'll go get it.
Are you okay? Your dad's gonna be right
I see him. He's right up front.
Honey, you're breathing.
Here they come. Go, Jack. Yeah. You're number 1. He doesn't look so good.
Straight up sad. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
We need to talk.
Oh, God, are you pregnant? Because I really want to finish high school.
You have to renew your credential.
They're good for 2 more months.
3 weeks. The paperwork takes forever. Your application, your malpractice insurance, criminal records check. You know that's going to take some explaining.
You know, our relationship was way better when we were sleeping together. Why don't we stop doing that? Did you get married?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be on you like red on rice.
Look, rice is... Oh, I get it.
You're also behind on your dictations.
Dictations. Cameron does it for somebody.
And you can't have your sole female employee do your clerical work, which you'd know if you'd attended the required sexual harassment seminars. I'm gonna pause so you can make a crack about harassment.
Joke killer.
House. Got a patient.
Sorry. Can't play anymore. My mom's calling me.
Just admitted a world-class cyclist.
You gotta fire Stacy.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Jeff Forster. Respiratory arrest at 30 miles per hour.
Loading me up with pointless paperwork.
You're way behind on your pointless paperwork. O2 SATs are in the
She's hostile. You know me, hostility makes me shrink up like a... Can't think of a non-sexual metaphor. She's gonna stand over my desk with a ruler, checking my
ER
spelling.
check for lung infiltrates. Nothing there.
Professional athletes, Cuddy. Like watching an old movie at 2 a.m., reliving all the classic moments. Part where he denies it's drugs. Part where the good guys ride in, test the blazing, prove that it is drugs. Oscar clip. He can't imagine how they got into his body. It's so familiar, so comforting. She can't handle working with me.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's still got a thing for you, making it impossible for her to deal. Makes perfect sense, except for the pronouns.
Thanks for getting me out of that meeting.
He's not denying the drugs. I'm thinking he's actually sick. Jeff Forster, this is
Doctor, you're a sick person. You are a loved one.
Actually, manager, we've been together for 7 years.
So what's the drug du jour on the bike circuit these days? Still erythropoietin? Or are you guys just chugging battery acid?
There's no way I'm touchy, bro. Too many guys stroking out and dying.
Damn. $10 for the ticket, 6 for popcorn.
I do straight blood doping.
Plot twist.
It's a very daring confession.
We've got confidentiality, right?
Assuming I'm more ethical than your client. So injecting yourself with donor red blood cells for fun and profit. Any other tricks up your sleeve?
Well, nothing much recently. I'm in town for a charity ride, so it didn't matter if I won. The kids just needed to see me.
If you go slower, they see you longer. Let's say that our health could be affected by things before last Friday.
Well, I usually sleep in a hyperbaric chamber. I'm pumping up electrolytes from an IV drip, anabolic rebel supplements, amphetamines, and diuretics.
Yeah. But why would you be sick?
I know that doping has risks. I know that it's outside rules. But I do what I have to kick ass at my job. Don't you?
Dr. House is a firm believer in good old-fashioned hard work.
This guy doesn't even get sick like a regular person. Instead of a list of symptoms and no cause, we have a list of possible causes for one symptom.
So the symptom death?
Respiratory distress. Insanity doesn't cause it.
Okay, bruh.
Doping.
I'm not.
Injecting extra red cells boosts your endurance level, but it also thickens your blood. Thick blood equals plaques equals respiratory distress.
With a clean spiral chest CT.
Guys sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber over oxygenation can cause cell damage, and if the cells in the lungs are damaged...
That'll cause pulmonary edema, which he doesn't have.
Supplements he's been taking contain yohimba, which can cause nerve paralysis.
Oxygen rate was normal. All the tests were normal. There's no clot, no edema. Yet he still can't breathe, so there's something in here that we can't see.
Air.
Come to Papa.
This guy's been injecting himself how many times a day? All it takes is one slip of the needle to cause an air hemorrhage.
So air is keeping him from breathing air. Let's go with that for the irony. Get a BQ scan and check his veins for bubbles.
Xenon 133. It's just radioactive enough for us to track the air very levels.
I exited on the news.
Yeah, he may play for the week.
A few more hours and cycling into his popular SR.
We inject similar stuff into your blood so we can watch it circulate. If you accidentally injected a bubble, you'll see good airflow but poor blood flow.
I'm careful, man.
With all due respect, man, I doubt there's anything wrong with you that you didn't do to yourself.
There's this kid in oncology. She's got a picture of Jeff above her bed.
McMahon was an alcoholic.
At least he had his own home runs. He didn't physically alter himself.
You take drugs to help us fall asleep, you stay awake.
We don't make careers out of who can stay awake the longest.
Really? Ever been to, I don't know, med school?
Guys, he plays a game for a living. Who cares? You don't even like sports.
He's making millions of dollars ripping off fans.
Anyone who thinks they should pay a guy money because he can throw a ball really far or pedal really fast deserves to be ripped off.
Yeah, stupid kids.
I've got to know. He can spit a cherry pit 50 yards. He's working part-time at a lube shop. Life isn't fair.
Maybe it is.
You were right.
Now, there were 3 wasted words.
There is a bubble in his lung. You should do a Swan-Ganz catheterization.
I love when you do both sides of the conversation. It's like white noise. It's very peaceful.
Is there a light somewhere that goes on when I have food?
Green for food, orange for beverages, red for impure thoughts. And that bulb burns out every 2 weeks.
How's your biker?
Pumped an air bubble into a vein in his lung.
The things people do. Doping, Vicodin.
Hey, you're talking about me, aren't you? I'm just trying to function. He's trying to win himself some little yellow jerseys.
What?
Trouble in Paradise, 2 o'clock.
Your 2 o'clock or my 2 o'clock?
There.
She seems perfectly happy. Obviously, they huddled in the hall and worked up this circus act on the off chance you'd be in here.
She was unbelievably pissed off 3 hours ago.
I see with you, happy with her husband. Yes, there can only be one possible explanation for that.
When she's angry, she gets sarcastic. When she's annoyed, she's funny. When she's frustrated, she gets pissy.
Yes, I'm with you so far.
She's miserable with Mark because he's not me. So she's got to make me not me, so she makes my professional life miserable if I can't do my job.
You really need to get some.
Oh, I get some all the time. I always need to borrow some money.
Hey, James. Greg, got to that paperwork?
I've been busy.
Pardon me?
I've been busy. When you save someone's life, they owe you forever.
You're right. Take Stacy. Oh, wait. She'd probably just leave you all over again.
How's your recovery going? Gotten around to the small muscles yet?
It's not the size of the muscle. It's where you get to put it.
My goodness, it's like watching Oscar Wilde and Noel Coward in the 3rd grade. Excuse him.
How awkward was that? What's he doing here anyway? He's got physio Tuesdays and Fridays.
Mark is in group therapy for people coping with disability. He was thinking about developing a drug addiction, but that would be stupid.
Hey, you again.
Not gonna make some joke about Mark being in therapy?
What's there to say? Doing the responsible thing. Sure, he's got a lot to deal with.
You're making me nervous.
Every time an athlete goes down, you guys assume it's drugs. Look, the doctors say it's probably acid reflux. Yeah, look, call me tomorrow. There's a good chance he'll be released. Okay, bye-bye. So is this fixing him?
His acid reflux isn't worse than we thought it yet.
I'm gonna be in Spain in 4 days.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Great.
I can just find a little bugger, should be able to suck it out.
My legs feel weak.
You're under mild sedation for the test. You're aware of. There it is. Got it.
Fantastic. I'll pack his things.
Not yet. I want to monitor him for a couple of hours, make sure he's okay. Give him time to sign a picture for me, maybe even a jersey.
To Dr. Chase. Bury everything.
It doesn't have to be that personal.
Too many eBay shoppers named Dr. Chase, huh?
Trying to unload the Barbara Walters spit cup.
You know?
Seriously, anything's fine.
Jeff?
You alright? Jeff, can you swallow?
Jeff, can you swallow? No, I only spit. Sorry. Alright. Okay, yeah, so here we go. We did about holy shit. We really did work for 2 hours. What the fuck? No way. Nuh-uh. I mean, I know I was lazy, like, and I was slow. I wasn't lazy. Wait, this is all of them with club. How many have we done? Wait, what? Oh, it's still what? Search with everything. Oh, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did like 22. Oh, we did like 22. So like right now. And we'll only work for like an hour if you think. Yeah, because we started this. Yeah, we ate ice cream. Like, and that was like what, like 30 minutes or so. Like, you know. So yeah. Alright, so we did 22. How many did we do in the day in general? 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Like 32 probably? Or 30? Around 30s. Right, so we did around 30. How many do we have for tomorrow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we have around the same amount. So that means it will take us about 4 hours to do this. So that's not terrible. You know, it's not bad at all. We should be able to get to October by the end of tomorrow. Because, well, not Wednesday. Wednesday I'm gonna take a day off, but Tuesday I'm gonna do Tuesday. And then I don't think I'll be able to do this day, but I'll try to do 29th, and then we'll see about the 30th. Or first. I feel like I just need to put 2 good hours in every day. Yeah. And then, but we'll definitely be caught up by October by the 29th. Because I'm going to do this, and then we're going to be caught up by October. And then, because word is born, you told Robbie that you'd be done by the 29th. And it'd be caught up to October, right? And then we're only a month behind. That's not bad. And then by the 6th, we'll be at the 15th, right? So that's not terrible, right? You know? And honestly, if we can get through if we could do that's realistic. If we did half a month right now, if we did more than a month, if we can honestly go to the 20th of November, then by the 6th of December, then we're in a good, like, area. And I don't know what this week is like, but this week seems pretty. I have to go somewhere on Monday night, and then I have to, but that's not until the I think it's the 17th. I think maybe the 10th. But those are the only two things I have right now. So honestly, with this week, with next week, um, I might be able to actually put in like a lot of time and just catch up to December 6th on December 6th. And then after that, it's really easy. Like, it's just a matter of like, okay, one day a week we catch up, you know, and then just like it's not that bad. The scheduling, we'll get on that. It's not that difficult. I think Gavin's taking care of that. I saw him add the schedule right now. It's just tough because half the people don't even participate like in doing this in this schedule. So like, cause I don't even know if I'm doing my show right, but why am I showing my email? But so like. So I don't even know really, but I mean, but yeah, so no guarantee, right? No guarantee, but by the 29th we'll be caught up to November 1st. By the 29th, we'll be like, we'll start working on November 1st. And then by the 6th, we'll be bare minimum at the 15th, ideally at the 20th. And then by the 13th, we should be caught up to, honestly, by the 6th, we probably can, if we're not doing anything, we might be hanging out with Hamza, right? But these days, right, this day I have to go up to DC, but these days I don't have to do anything. At least I think, for now. It always changes, but yeah, so these days, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, no. Okay, so Monday I can even do the work, really, if you think about it. Monday and Tuesday are probably the good days, because Hamza does not work those days. Or he does work those days. So I will be less tempted to hang out with him. Because he doesn't do anything. But Tuesday night he does something. So that's why, like, you know. So, yeah, so ideally we'll be caught up to November 30th on the 6th, but if we're at the 15th by the 6th, that's completely fine. But I think it's doable. I think it's possible. How many shows do we have? If we did 30 shows, right? If we did 30 shows, because I want to do the math on this before I go to bed, right? Because I want to get a gauge on what, not the damage, but like what is going to go on. So if we have, right, if we have this many shows, how many shows do we have if we just count all the columns, right? Okay, what the fuck? Why do we have 169 shows? Okay, so let's say, so we have, okay, if we do damn. Okay, if we average 30 shows a day, right? 30 shows a day. Like, that's definitely doable, because that's what I did right now. 30 shows a day, and we do 30 shows a day, right? We'll be there by the 7th. So, like, let's say we finish up the 31st, right? We'll be there by the 7th, right? And then, where's the 60? And then we'll be by the 13th the next day, right? Where's the 13th? We'll be at the, so like Monday, or we can even work Sunday, because technically Hamza does work on Sundays. So we'll do the first if we're not doing anything, we'll do 30 shows. We'll be at the 7th, right? Generally, we'll round up to each day, so we'll do 35 shows that day, right? And then by that time, on the, but ideally by that we'll be at 66. We'll be at the 14th the next day, so the 2nd will be at the 14th, and then where's 90? Around like, okay, so around 100 or like 102, we'll be at the 20th, right? And then by then we'll be at like the 26th, and then we'll be at some, so we'll get it done by then. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, I guess. If you're an intern at HKCR in 2029, if you're an intern in 2029 and I'm your boss because me, Gavin, and Robbie are still running this and someone asked to be an intern, yep, this is how you do it, and hopefully it's more streamlined by then, but we'll see. Alright, I hope you have a great one, intern of 2029, watching this video. Good day.